Hello, this is Manesh Patel from the EII Capital Group. This is May 10, 2011. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the futures market, where we cover everything from metals to commodity futures to natural gas to oil and so forth. Okay. First slide is our disclaimer. This is to state this is for educational use only. All charts are in Thinkorswim, TradeStation, or freestockcharts.com. Here are my contact details. You can go to ichimokutrade.com to access any of our free videos, or you can follow us on Twitter at Ichimoku Trading. Okay, so let's go straight to the charts. Got a lot to cover and go from there. So let's go. Remember, left hand side is the weekly time frame, right hand side is basically a daily time frame. We're going to start off with cocoa futures. It should be pulling up now. If you look at cocoa futures, there's not anything really going on as far as daily and weekly time frame is concerned. It really needs to break below the 3,000 level to go bearish, which it looks like it's trying to do on the weekly time frame. So definitely put an alert for 3,000 and start looking at opportunities for bearish once it gets down to there. Crude oil, if you look at the weekly time frame as it comes in, this basically was bullish trending. It came down all the way here to this level of 97.56, held and bounced off that. Looks like it's trying to get to 104.73. Once it gets to 104.73, that's going to be a critical level. What's it going to do there? So crude oil really is going to tell us exactly what it's going to do once it gets to that level. If it breaks below 97.56 again, then this thing's going to enter a major pullback. If it blows past the 104 level, it's going to go higher. My predictions is that it's going to sit there, get to 104.73, just kind of hang around, and then trying to make its last move into June. And at that point, I think it will be done, and it'll start retreating. Cotton. If you look at cotton, it's basically bullish trending. It's now entering a major pullback right now, and you could see that from the daily time frame here. So you just gotta wait and be patient on this one. The levels here to look at are basically 165.42. It's got to get above that level to even start looking at opportunities. But in order for this to go start trending into a bullish trend, it's got to get above 179, which is huge ways away. So right now this has been trending to the downside on the daily time frame. Wait for a minor pullback to come up and then start looking at opportunities to go short. US dollar, remember the dollar last week got strong. If you look at it, it came straight to the Tinkerton off the weekly, bounced off that guy, and looks like it's coming down. Now, it went up drastically. It's got to sit there and hold a major support level of 74.11. If it could hold 74.11 and then go higher, then this is going to start entering a bullish trend. If it breaks below 74.11, then this thing's going to go start tanking even further, going down, retesting lows, and possibly go lower. To the top side, it's really got to start going all the way up to 77.24 and break 77.24 to even start looking at bullish opportunities at all for this particular currency pair. We'll come back gold futures in a minute. Feeder cattle. This is the meat futures. It's coming up slowly. It should be here anytime. If you look at it, basically it's bullish trending on a weekly time frame. Came back here. It's at a major support right now at 132.81. If it breaks below that, it's going to go to 126.82, and if it breaks below that, it's going to start entering a major pullback. If you look at the daily time frame here, you can see that it's got to break down below 130 in order to start trending to the bottom side, and it does look like a possibility getting there. On the top side, on the daily time frame, it's 135.12. Okay, to start going bullish on both daily and weekly. Lean hogs, it's going to probably look like feeder cattle, and it does look very similar. Pretty much they look all the same: feeder cattle, live cattle, and lean hogs. So not really much there to talk about at all. Copper futures. If you look at copper futures, it was bullish trending, top heavy here, finally starting to enter a major pullback. However, it needs a little move on up before it starts going down. Ideally, if it could get up to 4.1265 and then start going down, that would be a great level to sit there and pull back to. But if it starts to go above 4.2305, then this is going to start probably resuming the bullish trend, retest the highs, and maybe go higher. So we got to wait and see what happens, but 4.1265 is a good level to sit there and start looking at short opportunities with a tight stop. Heating oil, bullish trending, still bullish trending, came all the way down, held its support at 2.7829, bounced off that and going higher. Here the critical resistance level is going to be around 3.0498. If it breaks that, then it's going to retest the highs and possibly go higher. Coffee, if you look at coffee here, it's basically pulled back to here to this major support level 281.11. As far as the weekly time frame is concerned, it's the same level for the daily too. Key level here. If it breaks down here, then it's going to sit there and go all the way possibly to 253.60, which is the weekly support level. Lumber, if you look at the charts, basically it was bullish trending. It's under a major pullback here. The major pullback looks like it's going to be possibly a trend reversal too, if this thing keeps on going down. This thing's got to break 273.50 to keep on going down to the bottom side and possibly turn this thing into a trend reversal too, as far as the weekly is concerned. To go bullish, it's got to break 280.60 to start going higher. Live cattle is pretty much like all the other cattle out there. Natural gas, really nothing there, just consolidating between two big prices, which we're showing you here on the weekly time frame. Nothing really here on the daily at all. That one's boring. Frozen orange juice, if you look at it, it just made a huge movement today. Basically came up to the cloud here. Still a little conflict here as far as everything's concerned on the weekly. So you need a little minor pullback on the daily right now, and then start going higher. If it could pull back to about 171.43, that'll be great, and then start going higher. It could possibly start a trend. Palladium, if you look at it, bullish trending, it's basically entered a pullback now, entering a major pullback now. It's trying to go up to 746.13 and trying to bounce off that right now. If it does, then it's going to sit there and go lower, and then pull back a lot lower. The levels are over here is 746.42. So about 746 or 748 is the pullback level, but definitely sit there and probably be bearish instead of bullish on this one. Platinum, remember a lot of metals pulled back last week. This pulled back, it held the Cajun in, which is a major support, 1756.60. Just kind of sitting there top heavy and consolidating at the top. Not really much going on there as far as platinum is concerned. We're gone for that. We got gasoline. We got to a level 3.4. It's weird. It's actually only pulled back only to the Tinkinson. A minor support of 3.0906, and it held it and bounced off that and went higher today. You can see it's 2.3% higher today. A key is what's going to happen when it gets this level, if it's going to tank or what, but it's still very, very, very strong going forward. Sugar, not really much going on there. It was bullish trending. It's entering a major pullback. Pullbacks occurring is too much, believe it or not, right now, which could turn this into a trend reversal. This thing's got to pull back up to probably about 24.60, 24.27, roughly around that range. If you could get that level and then stop there and then start reversing, this will start a bearish trend to the downside. Silver, magical silver. Look at that big down move. That actually it just held, came back up. This thing is still bullish trending, believe it or not. I don't care what anyone tells you, this thing is still bullish trending, even if they change the margins, everything. Key level here on the resistance side is 41.298. If it breaks that, then this thing does have a possibility to going up to 41.427. Breaks that one, then this is going to start a bullish trend to the top side again. Gold, if you look at gold, this is basically bullish trending on both the daily and weekly. The daily, actually it's got to break 15.18 to go higher, but gold is actually critical in the next 4 to 5 weeks to start going higher. So gold's still got a long time where it's critical. Just slowly needs to start moving up. This is 30-year treasury bonds. They're bearish trending here, came all the way to the Cajun, bounced off that. Key levels now, or what's going to happen at 123.03. If it breaks down for that level, it's going to go to 121.10, and then we have to see what happens at that level too. Corn, if you look at corn, still bullish trending as far as the weekly is concerned. A little getting top heavy here, and it's pulled back all the way here to this major support level, 696.92. We're going to see exactly what happens today, this week, but this is critical this week for corn too. Oats, nothing really there, just consolidating on daily and weekly. Soybean, If you look at soybean, it's bullish trending, kind of getting top heavy here. So I start looking at bearish opportunities as far as the daily is concerned. I would definitely look for a break of 113.17 to the downside for anything there. And then wheat futures, not really much anything there. Really needs to break 850 in order to start bullish trending and start looking at opportunities there. That's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week.